To make a woman miss someone badly, the most effective approach is to create a memorable, emotionally fulfilling experience, maintain a sense of mystery, and give her space to allow longing to develop. Emotional connection and memorable moments. People miss the feelings and experiences associated with someone, not just the person themselves. Plant emotional hooks, such as inside jokes, unique nicknames, or special experiences that linger in her mind after you leave. Making her laugh, truly seeing and understanding her, and creating mental souvenirs helps ensure your absence is felt. Give her special moments during your time together, fun dates, thoughtful surprises, or meaningful gestures that she can't easily forget. Giving space and building mystery. After a quality interaction, step back a bit instead of constantly checking in. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Avoid appearing desperate by not bombarding her with texts or calls. This creates mental space for her to notice and miss your presence. Cultivate some mystery by not sharing every aspect of your life right away. Let her be curious and engaged in learning more about you. Drop breadcrumbs about your plans, stories, or dreams to spark her curiosity and imagination. Living a fulfilling, independent life. Women are drawn to men who have a rich, active, purpose-driven life outside of the relationship. Pursue your own goals, hobbies, and friendships. Show her that your world is vibrant and worth being a part of. Flirtatious and playful. Messaging use occasional flirty or thoughtful messages to express appreciation or attraction, but don't overdo it. Sending a single, well-timed compliment or expressing that you miss her can go a long way, especially if it feels genuine and not forced. Practical summary: create emotional memories she will cherish. Give her space and avoid being constantly present. Maintain some mystery and let her mind wander about you. Continue improving and enjoying your personal life. She'll want to be part of a story that's always unfolding. Use flirtatious, genuine messages to leave her thinking about you. Following these steps increases the likelihood she will miss you deeply and look forward to your presence. Creating emotional memories that a woman cherishes involves intentional actions rooted in authenticity, presence, and thoughtful gestures. Focus on shared experiences that evoke genuine joy, laughter, or heartfelt connection, such as cooking a meal together, exploring new places, or taking on a creative project as a team. These positive and sometimes spontaneous activities allow both people to connect deeply and build a reservoir of joyful memories. Small, meaningful surprises, like leaving heartfelt notes in unexpected places or sharing a favorite song at just the right moment, can become cherished reminders of affection. Step outside comfort zones together for firsts, like a late-night stargazing adventure or learning a new skill, since novel experiences are especially memorable and emotionally significant. Practicing gratitude and truly listening during conversations helps create a safe, supportive environment where special moments naturally flourish. Ultimately, emotional memories are born when both people are present, sincere, and invested in making ordinary moments extraordinary through love, laughter, and attentive care. To give a woman space and avoid being constantly present, start by communicating openly and respectfully about her need for space, framing it as a healthy part of a relationship rather than a threat or rejection. Agree on boundaries together. For example, decide how much contact or time apart feels comfortable, and clarify what space means for both people. Resist the urge to constantly text, call, or check in. Instead, trust that your bond is strong enough to survive periods of distance. Focus on personal growth and pursue individual interests or hobbies. This not only enriches your own life, but gives her the mental room to miss you and reflect on positive shared experiences. Give opportunities for her to spend time with her friends or engage in her own routines without feeling obligated to include you every time. Above all, respect her boundaries, remain available in a supportive way, and let your absence become a source of appreciation that can ultimately strengthen your connection. Maintaining mystery in a relationship means cultivating an aura of intrigue that keeps her curious and mentally engaged with you. One key way to do this is by sharing selectively. Reveal enough about yourself to build connection, but leave some stories or details untold, encouraging her mind to wander and fill in the gaps with imagination and desire. Avoid oversharing or responding immediately to every message. Instead, create a rhythm of thoughtful responsiveness that shows confidence and independence without appearing desperate. Another important aspect is unpredictability. Be spontaneous in your actions and plans. Surprise her with unexpected gestures or experiences that break routine and stir excitement. This unpredictability adds a playful dimension to your interactions, making you stand out as someone interesting and dynamic. Maintaining your own life outside the relationship is crucial. Pursue personal passions, hobbies, and social connections, showing her that you have a rich, fulfilling life that she's invited into, but which doesn't revolve exclusively around her. This independence not only makes you more attractive, but also leaves her wondering what you'll do next and eager for the moments you share. Mystery is not about deceit or playing games. It's about creating a balance of openness and intrigue that sustains attraction and keeps the relationship fresh. It invites curiosity and wonder, which are foundational to romance and deepen emotional connection over time. In short, share selectively, be confidently unpredictable, cultivate independence, and nurture curiosity to keep her mind wandering about you in a positive and magnetic way. To attract a woman's attention by improving and enjoying your personal life, focus on becoming the best version of yourself, both emotionally and physically. Cultivate a positive mindset by building self-confidence and embracing your individuality. Pursue passions, hobbies, and goals that excite and challenge you, which adds depth and vibrancy to your personality, making you naturally intriguing. Physical health matters too. Maintain good grooming habits, stay fit, and dress well, as these show you value yourself and take care of your appearance, which women find attractive. Emotional maturity is equally crucial. Develop empathy, patience, and the ability to communicate openly and honestly, creating a stable foundation that women feel safe and drawn to. Keep interacting with diverse people and practice social skills like flirting and conversation to build rapport without desperation, showing genuine interest while maintaining your independence. Avoid focusing solely on impressing others. Instead, enjoy life on your own terms, showing that your happiness doesn't depend on validation from women, but comes from within. Ultimately, by living actively, remaining authentic, and refining your personality and lifestyle, you naturally attract women who appreciate you for who you truly are, a confident, passionate, and interesting person worth knowing. Using flirtatious and genuine messages to make a woman think about you constantly is an art that blends subtlety, sincerity, and playfulness. Crafting the right message at the right time can create lasting mental imprints that keep you fresh in her mind throughout her day or night. Craft genuine and thoughtful. Compliments. Authenticity is core to making flirtatious messages effective. Instead of generic lines, highlight what genuinely fascinates you about her, her smile, intelligence, kindness, or sense of humor. For example, saying, "Your smile lights up even my toughest days," resonates more deeply than a simple, "You're beautiful." These personalized compliments show attentiveness and sincerity, making her feel truly seen and appreciated. Use playful teasing and light humor. Flirtation thrives on playfulness. Incorporate gentle teasing that reflects your unique dynamic, like, "Are you trying to steal the spotlight again?" Because it's working, light-hearted messages that make her smile or laugh create positive emotional associations with you, enhancing attraction and anticipation for your next message. Build anticipation and curiosity. Create a sense of mystery by dropping hints or open-ended comments that spark curiosity, such as, "I have a fun surprise planned for you, but you'll have to wait." This not only keeps her thinking about you, but also fosters excitement and longing for your future interactions. Be timely and strategic. Timing your messages can heighten their impact. A sweet good morning expresses care at the start of her day, while a flirty goodnight text leaves you on her mind before sleep. Avoid flooding her with texts. Instead, maintain a balance that feels natural, showing that while you're interested, you also respect her space and time. Use emotional and sensual language. Depending on the closeness of your relationship, don't shy away from sensual or intimate language that conveys desire and emotional connection. Phrases like, "Thinking about your touch keeps me warm," or "Can't get your laugh out of my head," combine intimacy with genuine affection to deepen your bond. Mix mediums, texts, voice notes, and photos. Vary your communication methods to keep things fresh and engaging. A playful voice note with a heartfelt message or a spontaneous photo of something that reminded you of her adds a personal touch beyond plain text. It shows effort and thoughtfulness, making her feel special. Respect boundaries and read signals. Flirtatious messaging should always be respectful. Pay attention to her responses and tone. If she reciprocates playfulness and enthusiasm, continue. If she seems distant or uninterested, dial it back. Genuine care means recognizing when to give space and when to engage. Examples of flirtatious, genuine messages. "I keep catching myself smiling whenever I think of you. Is it just me, or does time fly when we're texting? If missing you were a sport, I'd be the undefeated champ. You have the kind of laugh I want to hear every day. I swear you just made my heart skip a beat. What's your secret? How do you make me think about you non-stop?" By weaving these elements, sincerity, playfulness, timing, and respect, into your flirtatious messages, you can leave a lasting impression that will have her thinking about you regularly and eagerly anticipating each new interaction. Rebuilding trust after repeated inconsistencies is a slow process that requires deep honesty, patience, and consistent effort. Both partners must actively participate, with the person who broke trust taking full accountability and making continual amends. Steps to rebuild trust. 1. Acknowledge and own the hurt. 2. Transparent, honest communication. 3. Consistent actions and reliability. 4. Allow time and space for healing. 5. Establish boundaries and expectations. 6. Seek help if needed. 7. Forgiveness and growth. Rebuilding trust through acknowledging and owning hurt is a critical first step in healing any relationship. It involves sincerely recognizing the pain that your actions caused without defensiveness or minimizing the impact. Start by openly admitting what you did wrong and how it affected your partner's feelings. Use I statements like, "I understand that what I did hurt you deeply, and I am truly sorry," to show genuine remorse and accountability. This openness invites honest dialogue, allowing your partner to express their emotions and feel heard. Listening actively and empathetically without interrupting or justifying your behavior is essential. It shows respect for their experience and validates their feelings. Avoid shifting blame or making excuses, Acknowledge the specific ways your actions broke trust, which demonstrates insight and responsibility. This process is more than words. It's about truly owning your mistakes and committing to consistent change. Genuine acknowledgement of hurt lays the foundation for rebuilding trust by creating space for healing, transparency, and renewed emotional safety. Patience and ongoing effort are vital for long-term reconciliation. Rebuilding trust through transparency and honest communication requires openness, consistency, and active listening. Being transparent means sharing intentions, decisions, and feelings openly, without hiding important information. It's important to explain the reasoning behind actions, even difficult or unpopular ones, to foster understanding and reduce misunderstandings. Clarity in communication helps ensure the other person fully comprehends the message, which builds credibility. Consistency is key. Trust grows when words and actions align repeatedly over time. If a promise is made, it must be followed through to show reliability. Being transparent also means admitting when you don't have all the answers and showing vulnerability, which humanizes you and encourages mutual openness. Honest communication invites dialogue, so encourage the other person to share their feelings and feedback without fear of judgment. Listen actively and empathetically, validating their experience. This two-way transparency creates a safe space where trust can be rebuilt, enabling both partners to move forward with respect and confidence in the relationship. Rebuilding trust through consistent actions and reliability is essential after it has been broken. Trust is not restored through words or promises alone. It requires repeated, dependable behaviors over time. The foundation lies in aligning actions with commitments consistently, even in small everyday tasks like showing up on time, following through on plans, and being honest in all interactions. These small but reliable actions create a pattern that gradually reassures the hurt partner that they can depend on you. Reliability means doing what you say you will do, again and again, without excuse. This consistency diminishes doubt and builds a safe emotional environment. Accountability is part of this process. Admitting mistakes honestly and addressing them without deflecting blame shows maturity and care. Establishing routines and shared practices, such as regular check-ins or transparent updates, further strengthens trust by making the relationship predictable and secure. Ultimately, consistent actions demonstrate commitment, rebuild credibility, and restore emotional safety, making it possible to move forward with confidence and healing. Allowing time and space for healing in a relationship involves intentionally stepping back to let emotions and minds settle after conflict or hurt. This pause gives both partners the opportunity to process their feelings independently, reduce emotional reactivity, and gain clarity on the issues at hand. Space can vary from a few hours to several weeks, depending on the situation and mutual agreement. During this period, it's crucial to set clear boundaries and expectations about communication and personal time so both parties feel secure and respected. Taking time apart helps prevent heated exchanges and allows both individuals to reflect on their roles in the conflict. It can foster self-awareness, new coping strategies, and a refreshed perspective on the relationship. However, space should be purposeful, not an escape, and both partners should agree on its intent and duration to avoid misunderstandings. In this time, focusing on personal growth, reconnecting with friends and family, and engaging in meaningful solo activities contribute to emotional resilience. Finally, scheduling reconnection moments like talks or dates after the space strengthens the relationship by combining healing with renewed connection. Establishing boundaries and expectations in a relationship creates a foundation of respect and clarity. Boundaries define what behaviors are acceptable and what makes each partner feel safe and valued. To set boundaries effectively, communicate clearly and respectfully using I statements such as, I feel uncomfortable when. To express personal limits without blaming. Be specific about what you need, like asking for personal space or honest communication, and explain why it matters to you. Setting expectations involves discussing what each partner hopes for from the relationship, including how to handle conflicts or privacy. Regularly revisiting these helps ensure both partners stay aligned. Importantly, both partners must respect the agreed boundaries, and consequences for crossing them should be clear and reasonable. This open communication builds trust, prevents misunderstandings, and promotes a healthy balance where both feel heard and respected. Establishing boundaries and expectations is not about control, but about ensuring mutual well-being and a secure, loving partnership. Seeking help if needed is a vital step in rebuilding trust in a relationship, especially when issues feel too complex or emotionally charged to handle alone. Professional counseling or therapy offers a safe, neutral space where both partners can openly express their feelings, concerns, and fears without judgment. A skilled therapist guides couples through communication challenges, helping them uncover underlying issues, develop empathy, and learn healthier interaction patterns. Counseling encourages honest and transparent dialogue, essential for addressing breaches of trust constructively. Therapists can offer practical strategies, from conflict resolution techniques to exercises that build emotional intimacy and understanding. They help both partners recognize patterns, improve accountability, and set realistic goals for healing. Importantly, counseling supports the emotional safety necessary for trust to be restored over time. Whether it's individual therapy to address personal growth or couples therapy to repair the relationship, seeking help demonstrates commitment to healing and provides tools that significantly increase the chances of successful reconciliation and stronger, healthier bonds. Forgiveness and growth are essential components in rebuilding trust in any relationship. Forgiveness involves a conscious decision to release resentment and anger toward the person who caused hurt, allowing emotional healing to begin. It does not mean forgetting or excusing harmful behavior, but rather creating space to let go of the past and focus on rebuilding a stronger connection. Growth accompanies forgiveness by encouraging both partners to reflect on their roles, learn from mistakes, and commit to positive change. This process deepens empathy and understanding, fostering better communication and emotional intimacy. Forgiveness fosters renewed trust by showing willingness to move beyond the hurt, while growth strengthens the relationship by improving behaviors that caused pain initially. Together, forgiveness and growth promote healing by bridging past pain with a hopeful future where trust is gradually restored through accountability, patience, and ongoing effort. This transformative journey builds resilience and a deeper, more loving bond between partners. By following these steps and prioritizing actions over words, trust can be rebuilt, even after repeated inconsistencies. Thanks for watching and listening till the end. Please like and subscribe this channel for more Stoic science like this.